No, I grew up in New Jersey, and it was everybody feels like you're sharing, like New York City's this hub in the middle that we all kind of want to be like accepted by. But
it's kind of like the Pride Lands in Lion King. I like to think of it.
Okay.
Beyond that is just elephant skulls. It's just
you're in
Long Island and Jersey was just elephant skulls to me.
And it's just kind of like that thing. It's like, hey, I'm from. It's just like, yeah, we know you're not from here.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, the biggest giveaway was always like when people said the city, going to the city. It's like, and then people in New York City are just like, you're not.
Yeah.
From here. You're from somewhere else. When you were a kid, did you grow up with like looking at, did you go into Manhattan and New York City?
I did. Not like a bunch. Like I wasn't like a club kid or anything, but like I spent my time down there.
How about like as a little kid? Like what was the first time you remember going in?
Maybe for like a class trip to go see Katz.
Okay.
I think so. I remember seeing a homeless dude and being like, what the fuck?
It's just a whole other world.
Yeah.
You're like, somebody help him. Yeah. And everybody's just like, oh no, he's
I couldn't
fine.
understand. Yeah. I was like, why are we all going to see this play?
It's the craziest thing, the acceptance of like horror when you're not from there and you're just kind of like this guy needs help.
I think that was my reaction. And they were just like, well, Bobby, the talkative one.
Yeah, no, he's okay. Yeah. It's like, he's not
he's
okay.
No, he's not
This guy really needs help.
Yeah. I can see his feet.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
Keep moving. We'll go to Bubba Gump's if you're good.
I wish Bubba Gump was around when I was a kid.
So I was not around when I was a kid. I don't know what I'm saying.
We're probably the same age, around the same age, I'm guessing.
78.
No way, today? Congrats.
Arbor Day's my birthday.
Gotcha.
No, I remember going in as a kid. My parents had a T-shirt store in New Jersey, and my mom still has it. And but we would go in and buy shirts like wholesale. We go to the wholesale area and just like get shirts, not paying. Like they're trying to squeeze every dollar out of this thing. Like Mondays we can go in and get shirts, and then it's like we can go to like Katz's afterwards. Like, and I remember like going to I thought Katz's Deli has this like weird hold on me because it was like
a reward.
It was a reward, but it was also just like, there's this place. You go in, they give you a ticket, and you got to hold that ticket, or you got to pay like $1,000 if you don't go back up to the counter with that ticket. Because it's the craziest thing. You go to Katz's is this huge deli down on what's it on Houston, and they give you like a little ticket, and then when you bring it up to the counter, they like scribble a price on it, and then you check out and you go and they just add everything off the thing. It seems like a really faulty way of, it seems like there's a lot of ways that you can game the system there.
Yeah, there's something about romanticism, but then there's something about also just that this is inadequate.
I would say you could figure out where they're buying the tickets from, because they're not making them. They're just ordering them from some sort of like office, like from like WB Mason or whatever that place was. Just order a roll of tickets.
That's where I get all my tickets.
You just order the ticket. You bring in a blank. You write 50 cents.
Genius.
Look,
Take that, Katz Deli.
I'm going to teach you a lesson with all your good food. And I remember being so excited when I heard the Jerky Boys for the first time.
Who wasn't?
And they like had a sign, like they started mentioning, yeah, you get a salami for your boy in the army. And that's like a sign at Katz's. So it's like, Jerky Boys eat here. I was like, I'll tell you what, I figured something out. The Jerky Boys have been to Katz's before. And then you watch I'll Have What She's Having, that scene. That was at Katz's.
I didn't know that. That's at Katz's Deli?
That's at Katz's when Billy Crystal
has an orgasm.
Billy Crystal, yes. So, can you imagine? Like
the famous scene.
Yeah, I'm not eating here anymore. Like that would be maybe not the greatest advertisement for place, just like the place where Billy Crystal had an orgasm.
That's a terrible sentence. Sorry, Billy, but fuck.
Billy Crystal, yeah, like, that would be man. That guy seems like he's on the edge all the time.
All the time.
He seems like he's like if you were on set with it, look, I don't know if he might be your best friend. I don't know, Bobby. I don't know the circles you run.
I've met him. He's wonderful.
I'm sure
he was very kind to me.
He just seems like, though,
I feel like he's like, I gotta tell you about the Yankees in 1928.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he says like, hey, you want to talk about Wally Pipp?
yeah.
Like, not really.
Yeah. Can we talk about like,
Mhm.
what was it with him and Robin Williams and Whoopi Goldberg? That's what I really want to hear about.
Comic relief.
Comic Relief. I almost said Comic Strip Live.
Yeah.
That's a place.
Yeah, Comic Relief was when they were doing the thing for homeless people and trying
to hear those stories.
I remember one year watching Comic Relief and like Bob Zamuda came out and he's like, next year we're doing Comic Relief, but we're doing it for animals. We're gonna say, and I was just kind of like, this guy's going off book. Nobody ran, they never did. So clearly, like backstage, you're just like, what was that? Bob,
he drove home like, I got him.
I got it. I put it there. I boxed them in. They got to do animals next year. It's like you can't do. No, it that New York. I always like being in New Jersey. I was always just like, oh my god, I need to get there.